All right, and we're back. Welcome back, my friends. Thank you for standing by. The Wii fell asleep. Well, there we go. Hi, Shozo. He's back. Run away, Game & Fit says. So the funny thing about that, Spewer, is the dog kind of does do his business on command. Um,
The Knights of the Balls qualifier
to a
was
degree.
Royal Johns.
There's a couple specific parts of the yard
Just look deep inside.
where he knows he's expected to use, and we walk out there and then command him to sit, and then after he sits for a little while, then he's commanded to do his business, and he does, and then we either walk around a bit more or we come back in depending on what time it is in the day. Alright, did we finish that? What was that, the castle one? Oh no, I'm not finished. I gotta find Smallsy. I didn't even try to do the objective last time. That's what was wrong.
Welcome back, America. John and John here for another thrilling episode of Wipe.
Jump when you're ready.
So, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, I have made it to the credits, Game & Fit. I haven't completed the game, but I did the first loop. Sorry to spoil Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. You get a credit roll at the end of loop 1, but then a second loop unlocks. And I've done the first loop. I have not done the second loop.
Away we go, people.
I want to, but that game is really hard. Like there were nights when I would play that on the stream, and I would spend the whole night playing that game, and I wouldn't even make it to a single checkpoint. That game is really hard. I already forgot I'm supposed to be looking for Smallsy. I'm gonna restart the level again.
Pick an episode. Just look deep inside and follow your
Keep my objective in mind. I should be able to chat and keep my objective in mind.
Hello, America, and welcome to another edition of Wipeout.
Oh yeah, I played on the legendary difficulty. My pride wouldn't allow anything else.
Your turn, player.
I couldn't lower the difficulty down.
Let's do this thing.
Not when Super Ghouls and Ghosts is my favorite video game. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection is pretty good, though. I do like the game a lot. And I do think it can be learned. Like, if I just played it enough, I could become pretty good at it, I think. It's just a matter of it taking a lot of time.
Bushwhack.
Bummer.
Knocked back into Wipeout 3. Oh, no. There's a shot.
Well, that was some kind of terrible. I got spun right round, baby.
Oh, I'm watching I'm trying to watch to see when the thing's clear, and then I walk off the edge. Boy, it's bad. I just got lucky there. I actually jumped at the wrong time. Smallsy out here? He is. I see him. Did I collect him? I don't see him anymore. Did I count as getting him? All I did was stand here. I'm going to assume it did.
Prime time hit.
I'm gonna use this prize money to build the biggest leg warmer factory in history.
Nice job, player. You finished the course and earned a bronze cup.
We got
Bronze.
Smallsy. Let's
The word that
go.
makes third place sound fancy. Enjoy. Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Round 3 is on tap.
Jump on it.
Here we
Alright,
go.
I didn't accomplish anything on round 3 last time, so... I almost instantly failed it again. No!
Ready to fail.
Oh, I see Smallsy.
This course is a man-eater.
The timing of these things scares me. Alright, we got a couple rings, we got Smallsy, so no matter how it goes... Oh, it's more of this
Somebody call the
situation.
team trainer.
Spiral perm ruined.
Actually, that wasn't so bad.
Ooh, your ancestors felt that one.
That was a careless wipeout. Should have done the safety dance. Truly outrageous.
Alright, time is waving goodbye to me.
Good golly.
My blue eyeshadow is ruined.
No superior.
Should have done the safety dance.
These physics are impossible. Thought I skipped a ring. Got it though. I see another one up there too. Great.
Oh, takes a thrashing.
Got all the rings. Great.
Time to
We
hit
got
the
Smallsy. We
repair.
got all the rings. We'll just have to run it again for the time.
This course was like so grody that it was actually kind of rad.
You didn't take a prize, but you'll always have the memories, which you might want to forget.
We have mosquitoes absolutely out of control in our yard. If anyone knows how to control the mosquitoes in your yard, you can backseat me for some lawn care advice. I don't know what to do about these mosquitoes. They are outrageous though. Hey Aiden, welcome in. How goes the jank? It's
Round
going
3
all
Knights of
right.
the Ball
It's
took some armor. Now
I
let's
don't
check
love
back
this
with the guy.
game. I think this is probably the worst Wipeout game. It's almost the best, but there are
Time to pick your episode. My advice: pick the best one.
there are a couple issues with the physics in parts of this game that make it really sour the experience.
Can't stop, won't stop. Next up, round 3.
This is all on you. Jump.
But I never let a little thing about a game. I never let a little thing like a game being unbearably bad stop me from trying to complete it.
Block-a-doodle-doo. Holy ambush.
Right in the leg warmers.
Oops. I'm off to an a start that's impossible to recover from.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Great work.
Ready, set, jump.
Off to the races.
That's true. Spearer asked about you earlier, Yaden.
Punished and pummeled.
Obstacle 1, contestant 0.
Oh, holy Ronald Reagan!
Your mileage may also vary with the camera angle in this game. It's hard to play. It's hard to play a platformer from behind your character's back. The previous game was like this too, unfortunately. So I really don't like the perspective that we're forced to use. But it's actually, the perspective is actually a much smaller issue than the whole,
You brought some extra bones today.
This course is a man-eater.
than some of the other jank that we have to deal with.
Bushwhack. Nothing funny there. Well, maybe a little.
Spiral perm.
There we
This
go.
was
All right,
like
we made it.
So grody that he was actually kind of rad.
What an impressive
Small things
effort.
like awful
Showed your
gameplay, a
mettle,
lack of
so let us show
fun,
you the
and
goal.
terrible controls aren't stopping Frownie. Never. Never. It's actually pretty fun in a lot of places. It's just, whenever you have to balance on a cylindrical platformer, I hate the way the balancing is handled. Because you have to, like, battle this arrow that shows up on the screen, and it's always moving to one of the extremes, especially when you jump. You're almost guaranteed to fall off a platform, a balanced platform when you jump, and you're forced to jump on them a lot of times, so I don't like that. And some of the way the bouncing works doesn't feel
Round
right.
3 of Knights of the Ball shook some armor. Now it
So, like, those aspects of the
Man, that's a
physics
tough choice.
being
I'm
really
glad I'm not in
janky
your
makes for a bad time. Like, presentation-wise, it's great. There's tons of variety to the courses and the characters. I like the way the challenges are handled. But yeah, it's probably the ranking from best to worst Wipeout game, I think, is
jump
like
now.
1, 3, 2, 4. Most people would probably rank 3 higher than 1, but I disagree. I think 1 is very pleasantly janky.
I got stonewalled. washed.
Bone crusher.
I'm totally bugging.
Hang on, let me restart this course, because, again, I didn't pay attention to my objectives. I don't know what I'm supposed to
Man,
be
this is a
doing.
tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
I got a bad habit. Oh, everything. So I really shouldn't have reset. The problem was I didn't meet any of the goals.
And now,
Jump when you're ready.
We are off and running, and hopefully not falling.
Yeah, and this, unfortunately, this does not fall in the fun jank category, often enough to make it worthwhile.
Well, that was some kind of terrible.
rhyme time.
But why can't I get this ring?
Outrageous.
I've missed 2 of them now. Oh, I see what I... That's not good. That's not good. Oh, cool, missed another
My
ring.
blue eyeshadow is ruined.
Alright, we're not worrying about time anymore. It's all about the rings. It's all about the rings. We'll do a time run next. Separately.
No superior.
Brody to the max. Bummer.
It's a parade.
The way this works is terrible. I have to anticipate when it's gonna swing. Not good at all. Not
Sweet
good at
Christmas.
all.
Whoa, there it is. We're gonna need a bigger bandage. Medic!
That'll leave a dent.
That was a careless wipeout.
I got spun right round, baby.
I was trying to make sure there wasn't a ring behind me. So I walked backward off that cliff there. It was not an uncalculated. It wasn't an uncalculated move.
Right in the leg warmers.
There we go. This is where I wanted to be before. Why? Why?
That'll rattle your bones.
Yowza.
Knocked back into Wipeout 3.
No, there's not a backlit Game Boy, at least not in the West, until the Game Boy Advance SP.
Bummer.
There was also the Game Boy Light, but that was in Japan only, I do believe.
a man-eater.
Alright, we got all the rings. No smallsy and no,
This water hasn't made my
the
hand
time was
smaller.
awful.
You've crossed the finish line, but alas, you're short of the winner's platform.
Don't worry, we still love you.
But one trophy, one trophy.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
Greg says I'm about halfway through Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I wish you luck when you go back to continuing that journey. That game is brutal. That game is a nightmare.
Nice. There's a spot in the zone with your name on it.
Your turn, player. Jump.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
Thank you. May I have another?
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Maul.
Cool. I was
Not
virtually
stonewashed.
stun locked there for the longest time.
Yow!
I did eventually break out of it and mess up again on my own accord. But by then my spirit was broken.
Time to hit the pits for repairs.
From the top.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
Are you ready for the
Jump in to begin.
game on, Johnny? Oh, brutal.
Roadie to the max.
Ah. Oh, there he is. Nice. Let's go. We can still get this.
Smashed and bashed.
I wish I wore my jeans. Some of these obstacles could have, like, ripped them up perfectly.
Now that is going for the gold.
You Set it. Going.
A victory.
Going. Got it.
That medieval
Alright.
wipeout zone was fit for.
That's another episode complete.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
Character
My advice?
swap.
Pick the best one.
Do you like my hair? It's my natural color. Cute hair wins every time. Do you like my hair? It's my cute hair wins. I don't go anywhere without my bows. Not even Wipeout.
Okie dokie.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
To the moon. Nope, I didn't look at my objectives again. I keep doing that.
Welcome to another fantastic episode.
Jump to go.
Let's do this thing.
Right, we got Smallsy, so it's either rings or time. I'm gonna assume time. Since I already missed a ring. Actually, I bet it's rings, because I think I missed the same ring last time.
Contestant clobber.
I should cover my mouth when I laugh, but I'm a free spirit.
What an impressive effort.
You showed your mettle, so let us show you the goal.
Oh, was it? Wait, was that it?
Tremendous.
That can't be it. I didn't get all the rings.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow.
Oh, we had the rings before. It was Smallsy I was looking for. Really? I missed Smallsy before? I don't believe that. I don't know. Well, we got it. We can't argue with it too much. Hey, Yumon, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Lurkers are the backbone of any channel and Twitch itself, Spear says. Yes, as much as I enjoy having people chat with me, I am
Keep
very
your
thankful to
Wipeout
have
pants
lurkers.
on. Round 2 is coming up.
The course is waiting. Jump.
Away we go, people. Well, you know, at least your head's still attached.
Holy hit.
This prize money will buy me a new pink bow. I've been wearing this one for years.
Good for you. You finished the course and found yourself a spot in the top 3.
And with it, a bronze cup. The perfect tchotchke for the mantle in your second lifehouse.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you know, always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just, I don't know, flip a cookie. Congratulations.
Jump to start.
Here we go now. Entertain us. Stop. Hammering time.
I think my hair just got pinker because I'm blushing.
And our player arrives at the podium with a bronze cup.
tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Keep your wipeout pants.
Ready, set, jump.
Off to the races. That one stings. Oh, a bruising beatdown. Colossal smackdown.
Yeah, bones are overrated anyway. Oh, I felt that one in the boot.
There's a shot. Knocked out of the park.
Ooh, your ancestors felt that one.
I don't know where I am.
In the morning.
And I'm dead.
Just went Harajuku on that course.
Excellent run.
What did I get? 14 rings?
Yeah.
13.
You runneth over this course.
Round 2 of
Gross.
Glamland had some serious.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
This is all on you. Jump.
And we are underway.
Oh, this is not fun.
Sweet uncle.
Oh my, yikes. Good golly.
Sweet Ballsy's sister. Go directly to fail.
Somebody call the team trainer.
These, like, time stops when you take damage are so annoying.
My mouth when I laugh, but I'm a free spirit.
Congratulations, player. That was a gold level run.
You're on top of the world, my friend.
Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint.
The course is waiting. Jump.
Here we go.
Well, you know, at least your head's still attached.
What? Where am I? I completely lost sight of my character.
Man.
Time to hit the pits for repairs. Yowza.
Go directly to fail. Knock senseless.
Oh, a bruising beatdown. Shot heard round the world. Contestant clobbered.
Oh, I really hate this.
Prime time hit.
This prize will buy me a new pink bow. I've been wearing this one for years.
Now that is going for the gold.
You said it. Going, got it.
Oh,
Man, this is a tough choice.
just
I'm
makes
glad
me
I'm not in
sigh.
your
That's the only
shoes.
reaction I have in me. Just a sigh. Over and over again.
Hope you're a fan of sequels.
Jump to go.
This looks frustrating. Believe me, it's way worse than
We
it
are
looks.
Up and running, and hopefully not falling. Stop. Hammering time. Hits on parade.
Thank you. May I have another? punished and pummeled. Colossal smackdown. Hope you
I
brought
have
some
almost
extra
no
bones today.
influence over where my character goes. The drums bounce us at particular angles, and like you can fight the momentum a little bit, but you don't really get to pick your trajectory. And then when you get hit by the
Just got pinker because I'm blushing.
why am I dead? I was still alive. I was just standing
Hope you like
there.
being a landlord, 'cause you just owned this place.
I hate this game.
Round 2 of Glamland had some
Try not to rage challenge. Yeah,
Pick
that's
your
every
favorite
game I
episode.
play.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas. you'll
Every
paint
game
your
I
white
play
house
is try not to rage.
on. Play on, player. It's time.
jump in to begin.
I get a lot of
Pass the starting
practice.
line
I get a
and
lot
on
of
to the top the
practice.
court. Sweet Christmas. That'll leave a dent. Knocked out of the park.
Holy M.
Good golly. Somebody call the team trainer.
Sweet Ballsy's sister.
I just went Harajuku on that course.
A fantastic time. Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipeouts on.
Jump on it.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
That one stings.
I'm off to a terrible start.
Sweet uncle. Oh, brutal. Yeah, bones are overrated anyway. Knocked back into Wipeout 3. Ooh, your ancestors felt that one.
There's a shot.
Yeah. Hey, my side.
Then I'll be taken
Oh,
seriously
it's so
at the
horrible.
office.
Total domination. What a run.
At least I can say I'm enjoying this show.
Round 2 of Glamland
I hope you
had some
continue to enjoy it for the next 34 hours.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
Play on, player. It's time for round.
Jump when you're ready.
Game on, Johnny.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
Bushwhack. Holy hit. Bone crushing. Oh my, yikes.
Nothing funny there. Well, maybe. Clock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, I felt that one in the booth.
Smashed and bashed.
That'll rattle your bones. We're gonna need a bigger bandage. Medic! Whoa! There it is. Obstacle 1. Contestant.
I've got to get this ring.
No soup for you.
Victory. Let's go. If I didn't get that, it would have all been for nothing. If I didn't get either of those last collectibles.
Good golly.
Now I'm
Oh,
just
I felt that
continuing
one
to
in the
play for no
booth.
reason.
Rhyme time hit. Hope you brought some extra bones today.
I'm going to celebrate by finally adding some color to my
That was rough. That was rough. We got that, you know, we got that pretty quick, but it didn't feel like it.
Round 2 of Glamland had some serious swagger. Now, up to the Johns. Incredible.
The kid gets clubbed.
Pretty in pink into the drink.
Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipeout.
Okay, rings, rings, and Smallsy. So time is not an issue.
There's a spot in round 3 with your name on it.
Your turn, player. Jump.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course.
Maul. Knock senseless.
I saw Smallsy. I got him.
Nothing funny there. Well,
That jump was completely unintentional.
Holy hit.
This course is cuckoo.
Oh, the fretboard has momentum. It slides us along.
knocked
You
back
don't
into
have to push an
wipeout
input.
3.
Like, it's like a conveyor belt. That's weird. I still missed a ring. What?
Now, I can finally afford to buy some gloves with fingers.
Now that's how you run a wipeout course.
Hope you like being a landlord, because you just owned this place.
Collect all the rings. There are only 14 rings on this stage? What?
Glamland
That's
round
bogus.
3 rocked. Let's check back in with the Johns.
I'm glad we got them all, but
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coin,
all the rings. Oh, I don't think you have to get all the rings in one go. I think
Now
this
to the
is like the
flag.
previous
Jump now.
game, where if you get a ring, it's collected permanently for the
here
trophy.
we go now. Entertain us.
I should have figured that out a long time ago.
Whoa, there hit is.
Togi, oh no.
Punished and pummeled. Smashed and bashed.
A wicked wipeout.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel like I do recall missing rings here before. That one there. got it. So that's probably it.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
Oh, a bruising beatdown.
Konnichiwa. That knocked me out of style. Victory is the ultimate accessory.
A fantastic time. Good enough for a runner-up finish and a silver cup.
If you breathe in
Okay.
hard, you can almost smell the top of the podium.
That completes that episode.
Now choose your favorite episode. If that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just, I don't know, flip a cookie.
Surf's up, me matey. I can't decide whether to hang ten or walk the plank. Surf's up, me. Avast, me hearties. It's the pirate surfer.
Pirate Surfer.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
We've got 4 episodes left to complete. Okay, that's all done. Find Smallsy and beat the time.
Welcome to Wipeout, folks. I'm John Anderson.
Jump on it!
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
That one stings.
Not so bad. Ooh, I feel like I remember this point being
Bone crush.
a little ugly. Oh, there's Smallsy. Got him. And we didn't wipe out. It's a miracle.
Yarn.
You know, I actually thought I was gonna be hit by that,
Sweet,
but I thought maybe it would just hit me straight forward and it would be helpful.
We're gonna need a bigger
Kind of like that.
Medic!
No.
Oh, right in the doubloons. That harshed my mellow.
Well, so much for the time challenge.
Ooh, your ancestors felt that one.
Oh, takes a thrashing.
These things
Down in
swing
Davy
way too
Jones'
fast.
locker.
They swing way too fast. There's no way to account for them.
No soup for you.
That ripped my curl.
I can't jump with it because it'll come back and smack me. I can't jump into it because it won't smack me. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, hey, Mile Hyro's joining us. Very nice.
Dude, that totally shivered me timbers.
Nice try. Keep your eyes on the prize.
The prize that you'll have to get next time.
Welcome in, Raiders. I hope Persona 5 treated you well tonight, Mile Hyro. I am,
Our forest of
shivered
mayhem
me
qualifier
timbers,
was
Mile
as
Hyro says.
installed. Let's
I am having a rough time. I'm
Man,
having
this
a
is
rough
tough
time with
choice.
this game.
I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Very grateful to have you join us. Yeah, you get smacked either way. Thank you for the
Welcome
lurk,
back,
Direwolf.
America. John and John here for another thrilling episode of Wipeout.
the course is waiting. Ciao.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Off to the races.
Put in about 10 hours today with the PlayStation. Right on. That's some serious gaming time.
Got hurt round the world.
Oh, I biffed
It's
that.
very rare. It's very rare that I do a full 10 hours in one day. It's such a good game, Hyrule says. Trying to think what the last game I played for 10 hours was. It might have been Metroid Dread.
Well, blow me down, Moon Doggy.
Alright, that went very
I
well.
don't walk the plank, bro. I surf.
You would hate it,
Now
Frown Man.
that's
Persona
who's going
5,
for the gold.
you're probably not wrong.
Going, got it.
That qualifier was some tricky track in the Forest of Mayhem.
I imagine it's all talking and menus.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Do you like too much of a good thing? Because it's time for...
After
turn,
spending the
player.
last 3.5
Yeah.
years playing turn-based stuff, I'm in no hurry to go back gaming if it says. That said, Persona 5 was a good game as far as I got into it. Hey, old school McFly, welcome, man. Why did the fungus have to pay double bus fare? Because he was taking up 2 mushroom. Very well done, McFly. I like it. Mile says, I played for 4 hours last night and 0 fighting, just talking and walking. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, Mile That's gross. It
Away
was
we go,
awesome.
people.
Oh, so boring. I'm having secondhand boredom.
There's a...
I don't walk the
Smallsy,
plank,
where
bro.
are you? There
I
he
surf it.
goes.
Now that's how you run a Wipeout course.
Hope you like being a landlord, because you just owned this place.
Hey, next, welcome in. Hopefully it's a good stream. I'm in a PlayStation 3 mood right now.
We're out
Right
of the
on.
woods of round 2 of Forest of...
Hope you find something very satisfying to play.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Play on!
This is all on you. Jump.
Bad puns are always highly encouraged around here. Okay, can I actually jump over these gnomes? I need to figure this out.
That'll rattle your boat.
Yo, with this prize money, I'm gonna sail the high seas on a 7-masted surfboard.
Well done, player. A strong time earns you a silver cup. Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
He laughed at my bad Darth Vader joke and then said it needed correction. Both things can be simultaneously true, Game and Fit.
Hope you're a fan of Seek.
Jump in to begin.
We are off and
A
running.
joke can be
And
funny
hopefully
and
not fall.
still be a pretty rough draft. Well, sometimes a joke can be funny precisely because it is such a rough draft. Smallsy acquired. Let's go. That gets us the final trophy.
Oh yeah, I plundered this course like it was in Her Majesty's Royal Navy.
Spectacular. A first place finish and a gold cup is all yours.
What
Only
do you
one
call a
thing to do.
sleepwalking
Melt it
nun?
down,
A
get
Roman
the ticket, Start
Catholic.
a rap career.
I wouldn't encourage stepping too deeply into the subject of religious jokes around here, but that one's perfectly fine. Thank you for the wheel, Game and Fit. And I suppose we'll be upside down while we do it. I've been timed out for my jokes before, McFly says. Small, medium, at large. I'm familiar with that one. That's pretty good. Alright, let's roll the wheel. Anything but number 2, please. Hey, we landed on number 2 again. That's the candy buttons, if you're curious what we could have hit. Remember when I went like 2 weeks without landing on the candy buttons, and now it is literally all I can hit. So these are cinnamon candy buttons. They are extremely hot. Back when we were eating just the regular hot candy buttons, I thought these were a joke, and I disparaged them so much for being such a false advertising and a waste. And now I've gotten to the extremely hot zone, and they are brutal. We only have 4 rows left, and we eat a row at a time, so that's 3 buttons. But now they are a harsh, unpleasant, lingering chemical burn. Oh. It begins. I cracked that last one and a piece fell out on my shirt. I saved it though. I'm not gonna pass up on any of this agony. It's so unpleasant. They're not the worst thing I've ever had on the wheel, but I think they're the worst burn that's currently on it, for sure. Oh, I just want to put them away so I can sit here in pain. They don't even really... Like, here's the thing. They don't even, like, activate my sinuses like another, like, spicy thing does. They just sink into the flesh of my mouth and irritate it. Oh, it's rough. Yeah, they get more intense. They don't. It's not like every row gets more intense. There's 3 zones, and each zone is more intense than the last. Zone 1's a joke. Zone 2 is like, I think this is a little hotter than Zone 1, and Zone 3 is a nightmare. All I can do is just sit here and just... I wish, like... I wish there was a way to visualize what I feel. Sounds like they skipped a level or 2, yeah. Yeah, I think it should have been 5 zones. I think it should have been 5 zones of heat. So it actually ramped up. Alright, let me give him a big hit out of the way. It's just... The best way I've been to describe it is it feels like the inside of my body is sunburned when I eat these. It's just a lingering, dull, unpleasant burn. Like the Lion King on Genesis, where Timon says, "It starts," like he knows what the player's about to get into. He says it's like that on the Super NES too. There's a 30th anniversary Lion King in movie theaters right now. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna watch it at a movie theater just because they decide to re-release the movie I've seen 100 times. Hey, Christian Cool, welcome in.
Well, that was a colorful voyage in round 2 of the Forest of Mayhem. John?
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Buckle up, baby. You.
So I sit here and I scrape my tongue against my teeth, like in hopes that I'll make the burn wear out faster.
And we are underway.
I didn't actually look at my objectives. I should back out and double check. And I think I went into the wrong
I'm glad
level.
I'm not in your shoes.
Nope, 3 was already completed. I did go in the right level. Time and rings. Time and rings.
You're going to the...
Your turn, player. Jump.
Let's do this thing. Oh, Nana.
These rings are going to be hard to collect.
Hornswoggled.
Well, you know, at least your head's still attached.
But we got them.
Right in my poop tank. Goal right in my poop tank. Oh.
No, I missed it.
Oh, I'm shark bait.
No, I disagree.
Oh, shiver me
It
timbers,
robbed me of that
dude.
ring. I hate this game.
Oh,
So much for the meeting the time limit.
Colossal smackdown.
I got pillaged.
Clock-a-doodle-doo.
I'm mad.
Thank you. May I have another?
I'm mad. I'm really mad.
Oh, totally hornswoggled.
This is in no way my fault. This is just horrifically designed, where they put the ring at an unreachable height. So that you have to joke around and...
Sweet ballsy sister. Stop. Hammering time.
There's no way to get it. That was very annoying.
That totally shivered me timbers.
You didn't
I
take
still
a
have to
prize,
run it
but
again.
you'll always have the... Time to pick an episode.
Just look
The
deep
burn
inside.
from those candy buttons is almost worn off now. It's like, now it's at its... So that's how long it lasts.
One.
Jump to go.
I can still feel it, but only when I
Here we go
can
now.
still feel it, but only when I focus on it.
Somebody call the team trainer.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
no.
Wow, what a slide. I had no problem with the kitty cats. I got a problem with the rings.
Bushwhack.
Oh, shiver me timbers, dude. Oh,
Time to hit the pits for repairs.
We got
with
them.
this prize money, I'm gonna sail the high seas on a 7-masted surfboard.
Awesome job. First place and a gold cup is yours.
I never doubted you for a second, except for the times when you fell down.
Oh, that was a spellbinding wipeout zone in the Forest of Mayhem.
Alright, that finishes another level.
Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipeouts on.
I'm glad we caught all 3 unique pieces of dialogue for this character.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
3 left. Tiki time. Alright, I did nothing on this stage, so I gotta do all the things.
Welcome to Wipeout, folks.
Jump now.
Away we go, people.
Oh, I didn't look to see if there was a ring in this first one. There
Knocked
probably
out of the
was.
park.
There is not. Cool, I wiped out for no reason. I get that ring? I think I got it.
Holy ambush!
Where's the B button? Oh yeah, we're not doing...
To fail.
I'm not doing all the objectives in this one in one go. Let's forget about the time. This is in fact impossible. There we go.
Hits on parade.
Oh my, yikes.
The only way I can see to get these rings is just to run directly into the arms. Without a care in the world. That's no way to behave. You can never own a color TV game console or Game & Watch handheld. I have a Game & Watch handheld.
Sweet.
You might not consider it a legitimate one, but I have one that was... It was a thing that you could get with Kool-Aid points. It is a legitimate licensed Nintendo product. It's a Super Mario Game & Watch. So, like, it's not one of the old ones, but it's one they made for Kool-Aid to, like, a partnership kind of thing. That's the only one I've got, though. And color TV game, I don't think I even know what that is. When I read the phrase TV game, I think of those like plug and play machines. And I have a lot of those.
You've reached the finish.
Those are before my time, Game If it
But
says.
no cigar, kid. It's okay.
Color
Cigars are
TV
bad
game is
for you.
notoriously bad.
That does it for Hanging 10 and the Tiki's.
Yeah, I think this is the first I've ever even heard of it.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
How are you, folks? We have got another fantastic episode of Wipeout for you. I'm John Anderson.
And unless you're with...
Jump on it!
Off to the races.
Okay, I do still need to be watching out for Smallsy. I forgot to look for him last time, too.
Obstacle 1, contestant 0.
I should have tried to get him while I was getting the rings, but I forgot.
Knocked out of the park.
Oh, I see him.
Back
I
into
see him. I saw
Wipeout
Smallsy.
3.
Did I? Maybe I didn't see him. I thought I saw him. Turns out I didn't see him. And now I failed the time challenge. Is he behind this thing's teeth? Is he down here? Oh, there he is. Gotcha.
And our player arrives at the podium with a Bronze Cup finish.
The GBA SP outsold the original GBA by a tiny bit.
Oh,
That's a
dude,
little
the surf was
surprising.
Up and
Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipeouts on.
usually expect the original model to have the furthest reach.
Welcome to Wipeout, folks. I'm John Anderson, here with my good friend John Henson.
We have been through a lot of adversity, partner. Thankfully, most of it happened to our contestants.
Good night,
Welcome to a
Omega.
not
Thank you for
so
being here
romantic
with us.
island getaway, Tiki's Revenge.
I hope you sleep well and have a great tomorrow.
Perfect place to fall in lava.
We've been upside down for our
This is all
15
on you.
minutes.
Jump.
And we are underway.
The SP fits better in your pocket at the very least. The original Game Boy Advance wasn't too unreasonably big. If you still had some of your cargo shorts left over from the 90s, you had plenty of pocket space for one. Rip.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
Still coming up with ideas for a Frownie accessible fighting game. I hope you're having fun doing it just for the sake of doing it, Omega. I hope you're not wasting too much time on me.
Hello and
The course is waiting. Jump.
here we go.
Because you might find that it's like trying to you might find that it's like trying to make a milkshake for someone who's lactose intolerant. The effort itself had better be its own reward, because I may let you down one day.
Somebody call the team trainer.
Indeed, I'm having fun. Alright, that's all that matters.
We're gonna need a bigger bandage. Medic!
Calling it Super Punch and Kick will earn some extra points. That's not a bad title. Let's call it Super Fighting Game.
Contestant Clop.
Rip. Oh, we got it! I pulled victory! I pulled victory from the jaws of defeat.
Only one thing to do. Melt it down, cap your teeth. Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Alright, this must be an awful level since I didn't complete any of the
No rest
objectives.
for the weary. Time for round.
Ready, set, jump.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Hang
rough.
on,
It's
Johnny.
another auto bouncer. I wish these levels had been a lot harder for them to make.
outstanding effort. That's good for second place.
Nice cup. Now you have something to match your silverware.
Round 2 of Tiki's Revenge wasn't in the Aloha spirit, but let's check back in with the Johns.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
Uh-oh, saw some droplets left on the screen. It was inert
You like too
alcohol
much of a
drops.
good thing? Because it's time for...
Jump in to begin.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
This should be fairly consistent, though. I should be able to get... Unlike the other ones, I should be able to get better at this one. Because it should have a high degree of consistency.
That'll leave a dent.
I'm still alive?
Bone crushing. Oh, takes a thrashing.
I thought I was dead and stopped trying.
Now that is going for the gold.
Oh, and he just get...
We got one of the...
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip.
We got one of the trophies.
No rest for the...
Jump when you're ready.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course. Congratulations, player. You got second.
Trying to pass under the
this
arms,
is a tough
which
choice.
you
I'm
do
glad I'm not in
sometimes
your
kind of
shoes.
need to do. Trying to pass under the arms is really gross in this game. Doesn't work very well.
You like...
Your turn, player. Jump.
We are off and running, and hopefully not falling. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Oh, it's irritating. It's so
An
irritating.
impressive second place finish. Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
I have so little control.
This is all on you.
I have only the
Jump.
illusion of control.
Let's do this thing.
Time to...
Record speed. I'm speedrunning
Across the
deaths
finish
now.
line. But alas, you're short of the winner's platform.
Don't worry, we still love you. Our affection is not performance-based.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one. Congratulations, you've won a free trip to round 2.
Ready, set, jump.
Game on, Johnny. Oh my, yikes. An amazing run through our course lands you a silver cup. Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one. Keep your one.
Jump when you're ready.
Here we go. Good golly.
Ouch!
Now I can finally buy my mom a treat.
Total domination. What a run.
And he takes a dump.
It sounded like the squirrel said, "Now I can finally buy my
Man, this is
mom a
tough choice.
treat."
I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Next stop,
Jump to go.
I think the squirrel does speak English phrases, just kind of garbled. Kind of like Scooby-Doo speak, but worse. Because they don't really want you to understand what he's saying.
oh, an amazing run through our course lands you a silver cup.
Nothing about this is amazing.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard,
It's amazingly
you can always flip a
bad,
coin.
and that's
And if
it.
you're out of coin, play on!
The course is waiting. Jump.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
Even when we finish all these trophies, by the way, we're still not done with this game. This game might last 2 more nights because, well, it might last another night beyond this. Because we still have to check out the course
put
creator.
up a heck of a fight. Good for a silver cup finish.
And there's also the Wipeout Max
Man, this is
gameplay
a tough
mode
choice. I'm glad I'm not
that
in
we're
your
gonna have to
shoes.
play through, which I think randomly generates levels for you. Hey Tuesday, welcome in.
Nice job. You just advanced around.
Happy
Jump when you're
Tuesday
ready.
to you. How long is it gonna take for this game franchise to
Off to the races.
wipe out? Well, it's gonna take as long as this game. It's gonna take as long as this game takes Tuesday, which is probably tonight and tomorrow at the very least. The rate at which I'm completing this minigame suggests I could be doing this for another couple years.
A fantastic time. Good enough for a runner-up finish. And now choose your favorite episode.
Yeah, we have
That's
this
too
Wipeout
hard.
Max.
You can always flip a coin.
And
Difficulty
if you're out of coins,
increasing
just,
randomly generated levels.
flip a cookie.
Oh, I think it just does them infinitely.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in
At
your
least I
shoes.
hope so, because if they are finite, I'm gonna have to reach the end.
Hope you're a fan of sequels, because it's time for round 2.
Jump now.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course. A fantastic time. Good enough for a runner-up finish and a silver. Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
And it would still beat Lizzie McGuire 3. Lizzie McGuire 3 was super unpleasant.
Ready, set, jump.
But only because I wanted to 100% it. The thing is, I'd actually recommend the Lizzie McGuire 3. I'd actually recommend it for a casual playthrough. It's just 100%ing it that makes that game miserable.
Hits on parade.
What an impressive effort.
That wraps up a round 2 in Paradise.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one. Keep your wipeout.
The course is waiting. Jump!
We are off and running, and hopefully not falling.
I do not believe that these games were play tested for completion. Not because they're impossible to do in and of themselves, which they are frustrating, like aggravating to do for themselves,
You got second place
but
and a silver cup.
because there's no way to quickly restart. There's no way to quickly restart when you fail. You have to go back through all these menus, and it's super annoying. And there's no way that they play tested this and thought that was acceptable.
Next.
Jump to start.
If anyone who worked on this, tried to 100% it legitimately, they would have come to the conclusion that they needed a quick restart option. And because they didn't, I know that they didn't play test it thoroughly.
Thank you.
I mean, either that or they're just a bunch of irredeemable jerks who purposely made an evil game. That's possible too, but...
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Who's ready for round 2?
Jump in to begin.
Let's do this thing.
What's the origin of the channel name, Agent Frownie? Agent Frownie's kind of a nickname, so it started as a joke between me and my best friend in high school. My best friend always had bad luck in, like, tiny amusing ways. Like, if he were to drop a piece of toast, it would always land butter side down on the ground.
Jump now.
As anytime he could kind of have bad luck, he always did. And in I think it was in our pre-calculus class, one day I started drawing little comic strips about different things that had happened to him in his real life. Like some of those like funny little bad luck situations, but in the comic it was redrawn with the context of the source of my friend's bad luck was that this invisible frowny face with arms called Agent Frownie was pulling the strings behind the scene to cause my friend to have bad luck. And just, you know, it was just one of those things. I drew these little comic strips for him, and then because I always made bad jokes that annoyed him, I made a lot of puns and stuff.
Round 2 of
He
Tiki's
identified me
Revenge
as the
wasn't
real
gonna be
Agent Frownie in his life. So
Now choose your
part of
favorite
the
episode.
joke became
That's
that
the
I
part.
was
Always flip a
secretly
coin,
Agent
And if you're
Frownie,
out of coins,
and
just, I don't know, flip a cookie.
and when I needed a name for the stream, like I just remembered that, and I thought it would be pretty funny to use, and it was available on a couple different platforms where I wanted to have like the screen name be consistent, so I went with it. And it naturally lends itself because, like, in the comics that we drew, because my friend started drawing them too, he loved it. Of course, that was part of. He had a very self-deprecating sense of humor, so. But one of the things was that the Agent Frownie would frequently show up in disguises in the comics, so.
Moving on up, it's time for
Jump to start.
It naturally lends itself to some on-screen artwork. Gotta go, Game and Fit says. Goodbye, Game and Fit. Thank you for being with us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your
Past
night.
the starting line and on to the top of the course.
But yeah, that's the secret origin. And the way I said it makes it sound like most of the little comics we drew were based on real world stuff. That very quickly went out the window, and the comics mostly just became Agent Frownie setting up death traps for my friend. So it was very like Tom and Jerry, or probably more like Itchy and Scratchy from The Simpsons.
Congratulations,
most of the
player.
comics
Second
just
place
became
and a silver
Agent
cup. Who
Frownie
wants that
luring
tacky
my friend into a death trap.
Idaho silver.
Drop like a rock.
Yep.
Are you both still friends? We don't really keep in touch. We're not unfriendly. We never had a falling out or anything. But
Time to pick an episode.
Just look
you know,
deep
after
inside.
we graduated from high school, we stayed in touch a little while via the internet, but it gets hard. I've moved around a bunch of different places and lived really far away, so we never really get to see each other. So no, unfortunately we're not really in touch. Zergling says he gotta go. Can't stand any more Wipeout. Well, I got bad news about tomorrow night's stream, Zergling. It's probably gonna be all Wipeout tomorrow night too. But I appreciate you being here for as long as you have. Enjoy the rest of your night, my friend.
Nice job.
The course is waiting. Jump.
Game on, Johnny.
My plan is to get the trophies, and then after we have all the trophies, because we're gonna have characters left over that we never played as, and we have that Wipeout Max mode, my plan is to just make attempts at Wipeout Max for as long as it takes to use up all the characters that we never used. Assuming it's infinite. If that mode is infinite, then that's how long I plan to play it, is just until I use up all the characters. But if I'm wrong and that has an ending, then I'm going to have to beat it, so who knows how long that will take.
Gold cup.
Gold means first place, right? I was always more of a participation ribbon kind of guy.
And he's
I'm not
down.
abandoning it, Spewer. I was just saying, that was the whole point of what I was
It's the
saying. I'm not
canvas you'll
abandoning
paint
it.
your wipeouts on.
We'll see it all the way through.
Next stop, round.
Your turn, player. Jump.
We are off and
I
running.
finish almost everything we play on the stream. It's pretty rare I give anything up. We've given up a couple games, but never like this far into one.
Holy!
Now that's how you run a wipeout course.
Hope you like being a landlord, because you just...
Yaden is a give-upper, Beaver says. I don't know.
Now choose
I've
your
seen him
favorite
see stuff
episode.
through to
If
the
that's
end.
too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just,
I don't think that finishing everything you
Next
play is
stop.
always a good idea
Course is
either.
waiting. Jump.
On to the races.
I finish everything I play because it's part of like because it's part of the ethos of the stream, but there are plenty of streamers that I watch and enjoy that don't finish all the games they play.
A fantastic time. Good enough for a runner-up finish and a silver.
You should talk to him. I'm a bad example.
Man,
I
this is
don't
a
think
tough
more
choice.
people
I'm
should be
glad I'm
like
not in
me.
your shoes. Man,
My
this is a tough
stream
choice. I'm
is
glad
not
I'm in your
encouragement.
shoes.
My stream is a warning. My stream is what happens when you get the bad ending with your personality.
Whoa, there hit it.
Now the world can play this into a world in a robot series.
Good for you. You finished the course and found yourself...
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
You become obsessed with meaningless, super difficult to achieve accomplishments in video
Coming up
games.
next,
Jump to go.
and we are underway.
And you ended up playing Jump King for 1,000 years.
Yowza. Good work, player. That effort earned you a silver cup.
Second place is great.
Why is this
you win a
so
prize without all
difficult?
those pesky congratulations.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
Thing is, I don't even have to get all 15 rings in one go.
You
I
like
can
to-
miss some
Jump
of
when
them.
you're ready.
Because you just have, there are 15 rings in the episode, and you have to collect each of them once to get the trophy. You don't have to get them all in the same attempt. The rings that are not glowing are ones that we've collected before. The only ones I have to get for the trophy are the glowing ones. But I feel like going for all of them all the time. See, none of them are glowing because I've lived really deep into the level, but... I'm still alive? How?
Now that is going for the gold.
I find it entertaining that you pick the episode between all resets.
Round 2 of Tiki's Revenge.
I hate that feature.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart. Keep your
It makes
Wipeout
life so
pants on.
tedious.
Round 2 is coming up.
Jump on it.
Here we go.
That looked like a huge piece of cheese that I just ate. But it was like paper thin.
This one, after about me, locally grown like from a whole tree-top community.
An impressive second place finish.
The squirrel sounds like
This is a
Joe
tough choice.
Pesci
I'm
in
glad
Home
I'm not in
Alone.
your shoes.
Next stop, round.
Jump to go.
Let's do this thing.
Jelly, incidentally, Jelly hates the Home Alone movies because she hates the way that Joe Pesci mumbles to himself whenever he gets hurt in those movies. She doesn't like his little made up pretend cursing.
Mauled. Smashed and bashed. Shot heard round the world. There's a shot.
That'll wrap.
Now it's fun to fight with Mama Tree.
Congratulations, player. That was a gold level run.
You're on top of the world, my friend.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just Play on, player. It's time for round 2.
Ready, set, jump.
Here we go now. Entertain us.
Sweet Christmas. Total domination. What a run. Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipe.
Alright, we actually got the 15 rings trophy that time. See, we only got 14 rings, but one of them was unique, so that counts for the trophy. But I still have to get the Smallsy, which means I have to live even longer,
All on you.
because he doesn't spawn until after all the rings.
And we are underway.
Life is difficult. Life is very difficult.
A wonderful effort. Good for a silver cup.
Sometimes number 2 is a good thing.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out, keep your wipeout pants on. Round 2 is coming up.
Jump to start.
Off to the races. An outstanding effort. That's good for second place.
Nice cup. Now you have something to match your silver.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins,
Relish in that your tribulations bring me joy. Well, I'm actually glad to hear it. It might sound sarcastic when I say so, but I mean that's kind of the whole point of being here.
moving on up.
Jump on it.
Is to amuse people with my self-inflicted suffering in these pursuits. I am feeling very tribulated.
An impressive second place finish. Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart. Feel like too much of a good thing? Because it's
Ready, set, jump.
Game on, Johnny.
sweet uncle.
With this, Nutty, I will build an unstoppable army. But I said too much.
Congratulations, player. You just got second
Now
place
that
in
one
the
I heard.
Silver
With
Cup.
this money,
Not quite
I'll
first
build an
place, but
unstoppable
so much better
army.
than I could ever do.
But I've said too much. I understood
Now it's
every
time to
word of
pick
that
your
one.
episode.
My advice? Pick the best one. Congratulations.
Jump to start.
Let's do this thing.
I survived. I was about to say I almost survived, but I did survive. And then I didn't.
Now that's how you run a wipeout course.
Hope you like being a landlord, because you just owned this place.
There is no way to do this.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
You just punched your ticket.
Ready, set, jump.
And we're off.
I'm actually trading hands. I never, I've played this too long. It feels awkward to control my character with my left hand now.
Maul.
Total domination. What a run. Drop like a rock. Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
No rest for the...
Jump on it.
Away we go, people.
Oh. Congratulations, player. You got second place in a silver...
Smiley versus Frownie.
Extraordinary.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Coming up next,
Jump to start.
I guess this guy, I guess this guy technically is smiling, but like that's not a happy smile. That's like a teeth gritted like for battle smile. It's not he's not really smiling, he's snarling at me, I feel like.
Sweet uncle. Rhyme.
With this, Nutty, I will build an unstoppable army. But I said too much.
you rocked the Wipeout course, and...
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes. Moving on up. It's time for round 2.
The course is waiting. Jump!
We are off and running. And
Oh, we're done with the rings. There are 15 rings per stage. I don't need the rings though. I need the plush doll. It doesn't appear until after all the rings though. At like the, I don't know, the 3-minute mark or something. I haven't seen it show up at all yet, so I don't know how long it takes. It's the last thing to show up though after all the rings.
holy
There it is. I finally saw it for the first time, but I didn't get it.
Level run.
You're on top of the world, my friend. fine. It's all downhill from here.
Smallsy. That's who we're looking for. Smallsy.
That wraps up a round 2 in Paradise.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
Next stop, round 2.
Jump now.
Here we go.
Hits on parade.
Thank you. May I have another?
Miraculously, I'm still in there.
Bone crushing.
Get him! We got him! It's over! Let's go!
You rocked the Wipeout course and won yourself a gold cup.
Gold means first place.
I
Right?
think
was
switching to
always
my
more of a
left hand might have helped.
ribbon kind of guy.
Round 2 of Tiki's Revenge wasn't in...
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
Well done. Thank you, Spira. Excuse me. Alright, collect the rings. Can do. We only missed one before.
Let's take this show to round 3, huh?
This is all on you. Jump.
And we are underway.
That's the ring I missed before.
Time to get in.
There we go. Got it. So that will do it for this stage. Even if I don't get all the rest of them. But I'll still try because it's fun to collect things. Well, missed one. Say la vie.
Contestant clobbered.
What is about that? Now the world can find it in a world in a robot series.
Now that's how you run a Wipeout course.
Hope you like being a landlord, because you just owned this place.
That was round 3 of Tiki's Revenge. Now let's hula back up.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just,
Okay, find Smallsy and 2 rings.
you have made it to the big...
Your turn, player. Jump.
Away we go,
My
people.
brain locked down there for a moment. I was sitting there staring at the screen like, why isn't the level starting? Well, it said in great big letters right in the middle, press A. Hey, we got it. It looked like I missed it, but I got it.
Punished and pummeled.
Oh, what is the timing on this? It's awful.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart. Now
Ready, set, jump.
we are off and running, and hopefully not falling.
I forgot to tap the button to swim faster. Oh, we didn't get Smallsy before, though. Okay, now we got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Nice. If I would just count like that when I play Jump King, I would do so much better at that game. But I just don't. I just can't bring myself to do it, to develop that habit. Alright, that was a flawless run.
This one
I would have earned all the trophies if he didn't already have some of them.
won't treat our community.
Spectacular. A first place finish and a gold cup is all yours.
Only one
Do
thing
you
to
like
do.
having the
Melt it
chance
down,
to get the
yep,
achievements in
start
separate
wrapping.
runs, or should it require a single run that acquires all the achievements? Oh, my goodness. I would be miserable if I had to get them all in a single run.
Oh, dude, that was a
I'd still
Now
try to
choose
do
your
it,
favorite
but
episode. And if that's too hard,
it would be
You know,
very
flip a
upsetting.
coin, and if you're out of coins, just I don't know, flip a cookie.
Oh, that's it. That episode's done.
I advise you to choose John Anderson.
I agree, except for the Anderson part.
Ugh, stop fighting, guys. No one's choosing you guys anyway.
Hey, Pink Scully, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight.
This is the first time I've ever wanted to stay above water. Dang the torpedoes! Full speed ahead! I'm like a submarine. Silent but deadly.
Danny sounds like he has a cold.
Time to pick an episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
2 episodes left. First one, rings and time. 1 ring and probably 2 minutes.
Hello and welcome to Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, and this
The course is waiting. Jump.
Let's do this thing.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that hammer was coming. Rude. It's actually surprising, like, on the topic of, you know, getting all the achievements in one run or not. Like, it's actually surprising you don't have to get all 15 rings at once
Brutal.
for that achievement to count. Like, I'm really shocked that it's like that. The other game, but the other ones were like that too, so. I think just Wipeout 3 was the only other one with rings like this. So the other one, rather.
Hope you
Oh.
got some extra bones today.
How? How did that... I don't believe that's possible. Alright, and it doesn't matter.
Thank goodness for that prize money. It's expensive
good
training an
run.
army of sea monkeys.
Spectacular. A first place finish and a gold cup is all yours.
Only one thing to do. Melt it down, cap your teeth, and start a rap career.
That Glacier Gauntlet qualifier delivered.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just,
Okay, rings again.
No rest for the weary. Time for round 2.
Ready, set, jump.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course.
Okay, there's the ring we missed before, so we've got them all now.
Clock-a-doodle-doo!
Maybe I'll
That
use
was
this money to
fast.
build
You
the
see how
first
fast that was going?
underwater
Hey,
Wipeout
Angelus,
course.
welcome in.
Now that's
How did, what'd you play tonight?
Hope you
Quake?
like being a landlord, because you just owned this place.
It was. More Quake tonight. How did that treat you? Did you finish the episode you were on? You did.
Our
GG.
Glacier Gauntlet round 2 was a monster.
Man, this is a tough choice.
And
I'm
now
glad
you're
I'm
about
not
to
in
go
your
on
shoes.
vacation?
Round 2 is like so over. It's time for round 3.
Jump on it.
Got episode 3 and 4 and the final boss when you get back from vacation. Right on. Good luck with those, and I hope you have a fun vacation. I hope you're safe if you're going to be traveling. Hope you're safe if you're going to be staying home too, of course.
Game on, Johnny.
I usually find there are fewer threats at home, though.
Colossal smackdown.
Into the abyss.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
Oops.
A fish food.
Sweet Ballsy's sister.
There's a shot.
Oh my goodness.
All hands abandon ship.
Boats are
No.
overrated
There
anyway.
is no way that I was far enough forward for that to hit me. There is no way. I did not believe it.
Oh, I felt that one in the boot.
That'll leave a dent.
Ugh, beached. I've been beached.
Nothing funny there. Well, maybe. Ooh, your ancestors built that one.
Low down to the water.
Oh my, nice.
This is very irritating. We're gonna have to do all of this again. So putting myself through this torment right now is really for no purpose.
I went down with the ship.
Smashed and back.
I'm in hot
Again,
water.
I was not far enough forward to possibly be hit by that. It's not me, it's the game. It has no depth perception.
My wetsuit's all wet. A Titanic
Oh, this is
wipeout.
miserable.
Man,
Going
this
down
is
south to
enjoyable.
visit
I'm glad
family.
I'm not in your shoes.
Mostly staying home while there, though. Okay, I don't even have to worry about the collectibles. It's just time that we're after. I wasn't sure about that.
Off to the races.
Seeing this Arctic Wonderland makes me realize how much I wish summer would end already. Oh, I'm right there with you. You know when I wanted summer to end? In February.
I got torpedoed.
Time to hit the pits for repair. Holy hit.
Obstacle 1.
Summertime has nothing to offer me.
This is a fine kettle of fish.
I hate the heat. Ironic since I live in Texas. Yeah, that was the worst part. I used to live in Texas too, and that was the worst thing. Oh, that heat was abysmal.
I think some water got into my helmet.
Excellent run. Your gold cup runneth over.
Yeah, and you runneth over this course.
What a round 3 in Glacier.
Now choose your favorite episode. If that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins,
Rings. Just rings on the stage.
Hold on to your hats. It's time for the Wipeout Zone.
Jump in to begin.
and we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
Oh, rings. It's just rings. I was thinking to myself, I already got confused. I was worried about the time. Okay, I don't actually think it matters that I fell down here. I don't think the rings up top were the ones I needed.
We're gonna need a bigger bandage. Medic!
Well, I missed a lot of rings, so I think I'm wrong.
Wipeout.
You rocked the Wipeout course and won yourself a gold cup. Gold means first place.
Right? I was always more of a participation ribbon.
Yeah, I didn't get the right rings. I got one of them.
Now choose your favorite episode. If that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just, I don't know. Did someone...
Jump now.
Here we go now. Entertain us.
So it won't be a cold winter in Texas. That made me sad. Of course, they said that one year and we had a massive amount of snow and ice in February, so you never know. That's true. Predicting the weather is like... I feel like weather predictions are like as accurate as tarot cards. A meteorologist may as well get his information from a crystal ball for how accurate it is.
I went down with the ship. Thank goodness for that prize money. It's expensive training an army of sea monkeys.
Congratulations, player. That was a gold level run.
You're on top of the world, my friend. It's all downhill from here.
Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully.
One of those
Can't
magic
still
8
paint
balls.
that
He
way.
puts in the question, will it rain today? And gives it a shake. Yeah.
If you don't choose me, I am not responsible for your performance.
I'm the first archaeologist as old as the stuff I'm digging up. Have no fear. Troop Leader Trudy is here.
I'm the first archaeologist as have no fear. Troop leader, the most valuable antique in the world is myself.
Alright, before we actually start our run, let's unlock these other characters.
Hi. Must win Wipeout.
Oh my.
Let's all tell us straight and have a good time. Mr. Doodle here. I'm just happy to be alive.
We're not up to those characters yet, we're up to her.
Have no fear. Troop leader Trudy is here.
Now choose your favorite episode. And if that's too hard, you can always flip a coin.
And if you're out of coins, just
Last one.
I don't know, flip a cookie.
Ooh, and the very last one of this is already mastered. Okay, Smallsy and Rings. Smallsy and Rings. Smallsy and Rings.
Welcome to Wipeout, folks. I'm John Anderson, here with my good friend John Henson.
We have been through a lot of adversity, partner. Thankfully, most of it happened to our contestants.
From the dawn of man comes a Wipeout course we call Prehistoric Panic.
Where you can get Tyrannosaurus wrecked.
Jump to go.
Off to the races.
Knocked back into Wipeout 3.
That's how we do it. Somebody call the team trainer.
Wow. That was an experience.
Go directly to fail. That'll rattle your
Alright,
bones.
time isn't actually an issue. Welcome in, Raiders. Dollar Phil, welcome in. Did you finish Wizards and Warriors, Dollar Phil? I can't believe how long it took you to spawn a blue potion in that one part. When I checked my VOD, a blue potion showed up almost right away.
Maybe they're
For
trapped under
me,
another zone.
I can't believe how long it took for the game to give you one. It was very rude. You did finish it though, right on. GG's. I like that game. I think Wizards and Warriors is a pretty cool game.
Is there
It's kind of
anything we can do
janky
to
and
help you
bad,
move on?
Maybe
but
Jen could promise to name her first child after
it's kind of
Or maybe
janky and
Vincent can
bad,
promise
but
to
it's
be
so
quiet for the rest of the
forgiving,
day.
and I really
I'll do
like
it.
the style of it. So I do like it a lot. Bat Daggers, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Yeah, that was unfortunate. And do you have time for salamander practice? Hopefully that went well. We've been through, so this is Wipeout. This is the 4th Wipeout game on the Wii. It's our 4th and final one of our little Wipeout series. And I'm very late into it. I've actually completed all of the levels, and I'm just going back for challenges. I'm just completing challenges for trophies right now. I don't think I can purposely wipe out here. I stuck on the skeleton boss for a long time, but you liked the game yourself, right on? Ah, big fan of the Wii. So I kind of skipped out on the Wii. I picked up a Wii like when it was still kind of relevant,
Ancient history.
but I wasn't much into playing games at that time. So the only thing I really played on the Wii was Mario Kart. I really liked Mario Kart Wii. I had a lot of fun with it. But it was the only game I ever really played on it. And I played a handful of Wii stuff on the stream, but it's been almost exclusively shovelware.
You could call it prize money, or you could say this antique just got
No
its
salamander
value
tonight?
appraised.
So you make a clean
Good for
break?
you. You finished
Fair
the
enough,
course
fair
and
enough.
found yourself a spot in the top 3.
And with it, a bronze cup.
I remember getting stuck on the
Try to
bat
keep
ball,
for the
Angela
mantle in your
says.
second life house.
That was a mammoth
So I found
highest scoring
Smallsy,
can
but
of
I failed to
fire.
collect him.
Let's head back to the.
There are three challenges
choose
for
your favorite
every
episode.
course.
And if that's too hard,
One is a time
And if you're
trial,
otherwise
one
just,
is collect the
flip a
rings.
cookie.
And you don't even have to get the rings all at once. You just have to get each ring one time. You can do them all in separate runs if you want. But there's a time limit, there's a collect the rings, and there's find the hidden Smallsy plush.
hello and welcome to Wipe.
Jump when you're ready.
Smallsy's this little guy who looks like Cool Spot.
Away we go, people. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh, Ned.
This is actually the worst Wipeout game.
Well, you know, at least your head's still attached. No soup for you.
That was a rare wipeout.
I would say the best Wipeout game is
Not
Wipeout
around the
1.
world.
It's super janky and kind of difficult, but it captures the spirit of the show real well, and it has ragdoll physics, so the Wipeout replays are actually kind of fun to watch. None of the other ones have the ragdoll physics, though.
Oh dear.
So the
Avalanche.
replays are just annoying. And then Wipeout 2, 3, and 4 are kind of similar to each other. Wipeout 2 is a side scroller. It's got way better physics than the first game. And it's got a side-on perspective. And then 3 and 4 have very similar physics to 2, but they have this behind-the-back perspective. And 2 is terrible because it has almost no content. I 100%ed 2 in like an hour and a half. It's so short and just has nothing to it. And then 3 and 4 both have a fair amount of stuff to them. But number 4 I don't like because some of the way the interactable objects work is very annoying. Because they kind of don't work. And some of the mini
This is
games
what
are terrible.
I get precious antiques where they need to be.
Awesome
That show was
job.
so funny.
First
The
place
giant
and a gold
the
cup
giant
is
Red
yours.
Bulls.
I never doubted you for
Iconic.
a second. Except for the times when you fell
I
down.
liked the Wipeout. I didn't watch it. I didn't catch every single episode, but I enjoyed watching it whenever I did get a chance to tune in. Was there a bat boss in Wizards and Warriors? There's a bat boss that makes tons of smaller bats. By the time you get to the big bat, the small bats have drained your energy. Yeah, I think you're thinking of the right game, Angelus.
What a dynamite pre.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
I'm trying to think of anything good that I've played on the Wii other than Mario Kart. We played Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That was terrible. I've played a lot of WiiWare on the stream. I've tried to play last year in October. I tried to play all of the spooky WiiWare games,
Moving
and
on
some of
up,
those were
it's
all
time
right.
for round 2.
This is all on you.
The Castlevania game was pretty good. Castlevania Rebirth.
We are off and
There's this
running,
game called
and
Lit.
hopefully not falling.
That is it's all about you try to create pathways through darkened rooms with individual beams of light. You can only walk on the beams of light. It's a pretty cool puzzle game. A little bit frustrating in some of the later levels, kind of janky, but that game was really good.
I'm as old as I am old.
Gold Cup effort.
No need for a doggy bag. You ate this course up.
The little
Man,
pink
this is a
bat
tough
stall
choice. I'm
says.
glad I'm not in your shoes. Keep your...
Jump now.
So to collect Smallsy here, I'm just gonna have to run this track
we go
without dying. He'll show up at the end of the course. I mean, these courses don't have an end; they just loop. But I'll have to get to where the course loops to grab him. And I can actually ignore the rings. And probably should ignore the rings. I think I should hang out on this left-hand side. Nope. No!
Well, this is what I
Dead.
do. I get precious antiques where they need to be.
Awesome job. First place and a gold cup is yours.
I never doubted you for a second. Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Next stop,
Jump on it.
game on, Johnny.
We do have a jump, but
Well, it was
it's
either
very
this or
difficult to
bingo.
actually jump
And
over these.
I'm no good at bingo.
Nice try. Keep your eyes on the prize.
It's very difficult to actually jump over the dinosaurs.
Time
That
to
was
pick an
terrible.
episode.
Just look deep inside and follow your heart.
I do own a lot of quality Wii games, or a lot of games on the Wii that I've heard are high quality, but for some reason I never play those.
Next stop,
Your turn, player. Jump.
past the starting line and on to the top of the course.
You say age before beauty. I say, why do I have shoes?
Ever
Now
played
that
Chicken
is
Shoot
going
or
for the
something
gold.
like that? I
You
haven't,
said it.
Dollar Phil. I have
Going.
not.
Going, got it.
I've seen that game for sale. I've seen it for
I'm glad I'm
sale,
not in your shoes.
but never bothered to pick up a copy.
Nice job. You just advanced to...
Jump when you're ready.
Let's do this thing.
Sometimes my wife and I play Rock Band on the Wii. We still play that from time to time.
Life's a lot like high school. The seniors are the ones who run things.
As you can
Awesome job.
imagine,
First
it's not
place and a
great, but
gold
it's
cup
kind of
is yours.
fun.
Man,
That's
this
the
is
way
a
these
tough choice.
Wipeout
I'm
games
glad I'm
are.
not in your shoes.
Oh, this particular mini game is not very fun.
Congratulate.
Jump
But it's
now.
the last thing like this I'm gonna have to do, maybe.
Here we go.
No, I was
You know
experimenting
the
with the
saying,
jump. I
"Don't
couldn't get
send
over
a
in
kid
time.
to do a very, very old woman's job."
Congratulations, player. You got second place in a... Pick your favorite episode.
Choose carefully. It's the canvas you'll paint your wipeouts on. Congratulations.
Your turn, player. Jump.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
Okay, my strategy should be wait until the track speeds up and then just kind of hang out in the middle and jump a lot. Because I think it's easier to jump when they're moving fast. No, I jumped. There was nothing there. I just got scared of nothing.
I'm no good at bingo.
An impressive second place finish.
I think that is the right strategy.
Man, this is a tough choice. I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Next stop,
Jump when you're ready.
and we are underway.
Got it.
Well, this is what I do. I get precious antiques where they need to be.
You rocked the Wipeout course and won yourself a gold cup.
Gold means first place.
All right.
Right? I was always more of a participation ribbon kind of guy.
Last trophy on that course.
Man, this is a
We've
tough
got one
choice.
more.
I'm
We've
glad
got
I'm not
one
in
more
your
course to
shoes.
do. Because here I did the last one perfect first try, so we don't have to go back to that one. I need to find Smallsy and I need to beat the time limit.
Can you take it to the next level?
Jump on it.
Off to the races.
Even when your goal is not to collect the rings, it's a good idea to pick them up anyway, because they roll the timer back.
We're gonna need a bigger bandage. Medic!
Ooh, there he was. We found Smallsy. Perfect. Ooh, and that launch, that gave me so much distance. Oh no, we were right there.
I was doomed.
We were so close. I got hit in the face with a pterodactyl. We made
You
it.
say age before beauty. I say, why do I have to choose?
Congratulations, player. That was
That's
a
the
good
last of them,
run.
my friends. That's
You're
all
on
the
top of the world,
trophies.
my friend. It's all downhill from here.
Let's go.
That's all for our colossal round 3 of Prehistoric Panic.
Now it's time to pick your episode.
My advice? Pick the best one.
All right, and just to double check, let's scroll through them all. They're all there. Fantastic. We still have a little bit more work to do, but that's great. Victory. So, the final thing to do, well, we should check out the course builder. Where is that? Where? Somewhere there's a course builder. Oh, here it is. We should check this out, but I want to save it for last because checking out the course builder may spoil the Wipeout Max mode. So Wipeout Max is randomly generated levels. And so I think it'll be better to do this first. If I do the course builder first, I'll see what the levels could be made out of. And I'll have a leg up. So it's better to do the max first. And I don't know if they're randomly generated for forever. Or if there's a set number you're supposed to beat. So it kind of depends. If this is an endless mode, that would be nice, because that would mean I don't have to complete it. But we'll see. We're going to switch characters, though. We've got a couple more characters to use up for the first time. 5 more. Hannah's life changed the day she found this genuine T-Rex shrunken head made of plastic. Once put on her head, she became a real dinosaur.
Fly like a pterodactyl. Sting like a velociraptor. I am Henosaurus Rex. Hear me roar! Fly like a pterodactyl. Sting. I'm gonna leave my competition in the Jurassic period. I am Henosaurus Rex. Hear me roar!
Okay, I thought I interrupted one of her dialogues. Alright, here we go. Wipeout Max. Fingers crossed.
Jump in to begin.
And we are underway.
Oh, that's gonna leave
Oh.
a mark.
I expect that these are just made out of the... Well... I expect that these are just made out of the stuff that, like, the daily... So when you log into the game, there's a course of the day that it challenges you with. Which is, I believe, just a randomly generated course. And, you know, I think that these are all going to be made out of the same assets as the course of the day. But I have found the course of the day to be brutally difficult the past 2 days that we played this. The course of the day has been some of the hardest content in the game. It's nice that those are telegraphed when they're about to fire. That's really easy. Let's go. Gold medal run.
Shoot through that course like a T-Rex devours a chubby stegosaurus.
This is all on you. Jump.
We are off and running, and hopefully not falling.
The balance beams are the hardest part of the game. Oh, I missed my jump.
That was real pretty.
I probably would have missed that jump anyway. That's real pre-hysterical, she says. Oh my. Oh, what?
Oh, that was the tar pits.
I got robbed. I know the track turns, but only your forward and backward inputs do anything. There is no left or right. So that part there where I ran straight off the track because I didn't turn with it. That wasn't me doing anything wrong. That was the game failing to keep my character on the track like it should have. Let's go. That wasn't bad at all.
Jump to start.
Here we go.
Anytime we have to deal with those like pendulums, those are my most dreaded obstacle. Oh no! I went off the cliff.
Repairs.
There's more of them. When they're spaced out like this, they're no issue. But a lot of times they'll be all lined up one directly after another with no gaps. And when they do that, they're almost impossible to get through.
This dinosaur is dynamite.
Ready, set, jump.
Let's do this thing.
I didn't see the rope for a second, and I was just thinking, there's no way. I can't make that jump. Easy course. Let's go.
I'm so good, they're gonna put my skeleton in a museum someday.
I would love that.
Jump to go.
Away we go, people.
Look at golly.
Ooh. The speed of these push blocks. Oh, I disagree. I think I was between those things. Ooh, no, it helped and then it didn't.
Fossilized.
Uh-oh, this may be our first non-gold medal level. No, we're so close. Run! No, I missed it by milliseconds. Rip the run. You don't get any coins if you don't gold medal? Oh, that's it. If you don't gold... That's... Oh, if you don't... It isn't gold medal time. It's just the time. If you don't... Oh, if you don't make it in that time, you don't make it at all. Wow. Alright, let's back out. We'll switch characters. The point of this now... It does seem like this is endless. I don't know. It's not giving me any indication of how long it goes on for. So, we're just going to run it.
I agree, except for the Anderson part.
Ugh, stop fighting, guys. No one's choosing you guys anyway.
We're just going to run it with all the characters and see how far we get.
If you think you can
All
beat
the-
Professor B. A-Wolf, you're just howling at the moon.
All the remaining characters, that is.
I'm about to do monstrous things to this course. If you think you can beat Professor B. A-Wolf, you're just things are about to get a little hairy up in here.
Oh, but that thing about having your skeleton in a museum, like, perhaps it's a bit morbid to think of, right? But, like,
Here we go now.
I mean, considering, like, you know, what do you want done with your remains when you've moved on? Like, you know, to be buried or cremated or any of the various options. I've always thought, oh, it'd be really cool if I could donate my body to be, like, made into one of those, like, skeletons that stands in the back of a science classroom.
Prize money? Whatever. Can I get a bone? A rawhide?
That'd be a cool way to hang out for the rest of the
Help
time.
me out here.
Jump on it!
Game on, Johnny.
The game itself doesn't even seem to keep a running total of how many of these we've cleared. Like, at the end, it didn't say, like, you know, 4 courses cleared, or however many it was that we had done. It's just up to you to keep track for yourself, it seems. Which is going to be real bad news for me, because I'm never good at keeping count of stuff like that when I'm playing a game.
I want to shake all this water off me, but I'll wait till I get near a white couch.
There is music on these courses, but it's so... the volume is so low as to be, like, imperceptible. I think that's 2 courses.
The course is waiting. Jump!
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course. Colossal smackdown.
We're okay. Oh, I didn't know how this obstacle worked.
Sweet ballsies.
I didn't know how far they were gonna swing. No.
Knocked back into Wipeout 3.
That bounce was super bogus. I don't buy that for a second.
Knocked senseless.
Oh no, this is impossible.
This horse is an animal.
Well, I don't think we're gonna make it. right here. This is. Oh no, they're in different. They're in a different pattern
How
this
did
time.
this happen? My furs are flying.
Look, now they're swinging. Now they're coming together. But before they were moving apart. Oh, they're not okay. They're not synced, so they drift. Oh, this is bad. I see. I've already failed the time. There's no way to land on this. There is a way to land on this platform. Get out of here. I thought that you would always have to jump off of the rope with too much force. I thought I wouldn't be able to get on that platform.
Oh, I fell down in the pool.
Sad.
Wolf out.
These courses need rings so that I could roll the timer back. No.
The horror.
Come on.
So indignant.
The horror indeed. Oh, I performed very badly.
Wolf is unleashed. Seriously, there, it's great to be off that leash.
Well, that was bad.
So
Next
many
character.
characters. It's just like life. You choose who you want to be, and then you regret it for years.
Need to win Wipeout. Spend prize money on brains. God, proud to be first zombie to compete on Wipeout. God, must win Wipeout.
Well, I'm glad we're not going to have to listen to this character very long.
Jump when you're ready.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play.
So,
Who knew happiest moment of life would come after I died?
wow. That randomly generated course, I feel like, had a lot in common with another course that we got that was also randomly generated.
This is all on you. Jump.
We are
So
off
they-
and running, and hopefully not falling.
I don't know if the randomness is small or the, the set of options is small. Or what it is. Why it would be that I would get two courses so similar, so close together.
Yeah, bones are overrated anyway.
Oh, the trampoline. So there's the trampoline into the slide at the end. That felt real familiar. The trampoline into the slide must be a standard block that all goes together.
Jump in to begin.
And we're off. Wow, somebody came to play. go direct.
Oh, that almost helped me.
Hey, my side.
There's a shot.
Ah,
Oh, brutal.
Uh-oh.
brains.
I'm already in
I
peril.
fell on my brains.
I fell on my brains? I have doubts.
Hits on
Uh,
parade.
This seems like a long course. Mess it up. We're at the end. We got it.
Can't wait for prize money. We'll buy big heap of brains.
Jump now.
Let's do this thing.
That was actually too high up to hit me. Alright, that was an easy track. 4 cleared.
Directions to nearest brains.
We get 2,000 points every time, so, well, it's not going to show this every time. Never mind. 4 cleared.
Jump when you're ready.
And we are underway.
Oh my goodness, I got really lucky I didn't wipe out there. Those balance beams are just awful, and I see another huge one coming up. No!
A
Ah.
grave error.
Did he say grave error? If not, that's what he should have said. That is what it sounded like.
Oh, Nana.
Wow, that was tricky. Those two things in conjunction with one another could have really ruined me. No!
Ancestors felt that one.
Ouch. The undead have feelings too. Big day for zombies
5 cleared.
everywhere. Raise zombie awareness.
That was close. That was close. I almost didn't get that one.
Jump to start.
Off to the races. Shot heard round the world.
Oh, cool. Yeah, these are great. What? I didn't see a break. What is this obstacle?
Well, you know, at least your head's still attached.
Somebody call the team trainer.
Alright, I think I got really lucky there. What's going on? Oh my goodness. There's so much course left to go. No!
I was dead in the water. Oh, that racked my brains.
Well, I think I've lost it. I think I've lost it. I don't know why I can't make this. I lost it. No, rip the run.
Oh,
There's no
worms.
there's no way of knowing what kind of jump I'm gonna get off the ropes. Sometimes I get this huge jump that goes 1,000 feet, and sometimes I just fall off immediately where I am. And there's only one button.
Curses.
I hate this game. Oh, this is intolerable. I did figure it out, by the way.
Bone crushing.
Hey, Zero, welcome in.
Dead man falling.
Physics are like that sometimes. Look at this. This course is going on forever.
Wipeout, you're evil.
I think even if I had gotten everything first try, I'd still be pushing it. Wow, I've never seen an obstacle move that slowly before. That's pretty wild. Didn't even think that was an option.
Thank goodness I'm dead, or I would be really tired right now.
Alright, new character.
Remember, you can pick your character and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your character's nose. I've tried.
2D or not 2D? That is the question. Let's all tell us straight and have a good time. 2D or let's all tell us straight. 2D or not? Let's all tell us straight. 2D or let's all tell us straight and have a good 2D or not 2D.
This character only has
Let's all tell us 2D.
this character only has 2 pieces of dialogue. All the other ones have 3. That one only has 2. This one only has 2. I don't know why.
Your turn, player. Jump.
Here we go now. Entertain us.
I didn't know this character could even perform a ledge grab. That's convenient. Thought I was doomed there. What is the giant face we're moving toward?
All the doodles back at home are gonna be so proud of me.
Jump now.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course. Hope you brought some extra bones today.
It got me, but I'm okay. And this is just a straight shot to the end. Perfect. 2 stages.
Money to see an artist. You know, have him redraw my spine.
This is all on you. Jump.
Here we go.
Well, I got lucky there, because I wasn't planning for that obstacle at all. Those spinning platforms there were a joke. It's weird that all the stuff in this mode, everything telegraphs its movement so much, and they don't do that in the standard levels.
Oh, a bruising beatdown.
I can't.
I did not stick the landing.
You can't get past this obstacle. Last jump, don't mess it up. 3 cleared.
I'm gonna buy a highlighter and draw myself a family.
Jump to go.
Away we go, people.
We're
Thank
so
you,
far
man.
along.
I got smudged.
Okay, I didn't have to redo all of them, but goodness me. Let's go.
I'm gonna use that money to see an artist. You know, have him redraw my spine.
4 cleared. 4 cleared.
Jump on it.
Game on, Johnny. Smashed and back.
Oh no, that's a jump. Oh.
Punished and pummeled.
See, the thing is, our character is actually 2-dimensional, so, like, would I get hit by something that I'm, like, standing, like, just barely off the side of?
Fans at home are gonna be so proud of me.
It doesn't feel right, you know? 5 cleared. That's our PB, is 5 clears, so. Now if we clear any more, it'll be an improvement.
Ready, set, jump.
Past the starting line and on to the top of the course. Yowza!
Easy.
That's right, kids. A stick figure can win Wipeout. Only in America.
I'll be hearing the horn sound in my nightmares. 6 levels cleared.
Jump in to begin.
Game on, Johnny.
This is the kind of obstacle that really scares me. No.
No
This
super.
is a long course. I always tell because of the time limit that it gives us. Ooh, there's zip lines. That's the first time we've seen a zip line in the randomly generated courses.
Mauled.
I can't tell what my depth is. I can't ever figure that out with the 3-dimensional characters. Oh, this is the obstacle that always ruins me.
Well, that was drawn out.
No! Ah, I had it!
Draw me an ice pack. I'd rather be on the back of someone's minivan. That was cartoonish.
Well, rip the run. I don't know why I can't handle these well, I do know why I can't handle these obstacles. It's because the
Right out of the picture.
getting onto that little small platform there is so bogus. I'm mad. I'm mad. The game cheated me with a platform with an obstacle that I hate. Why had such a good run going?
Bushwhack.
That's a black mark.
Oh my, yikes. Line time hit.
This obstacle is really bad too. Dealing with that,
Clock
dealing with that
and
obstacle
down.
in the main game was disastrous.
Gonna feel that in the morning.
Can't wait to get my stick hands on that money.
All right, well, 6 is my PB.
Draw myself a family.
It's getting kind of late. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We need to play through this with one more character. We do need to use the last character to play through this, but we also haven't even looked at the course creator. So I think we'll just save both of those for tomorrow. because the course creator, we're gonna want to look at that for a little while and get a good feel for it. So we'll play this a little bit tomorrow night at the start of the stream, my friends. And then let's see, we got a couple things we could also do. We have a Lizzie McGuire game to finish up, and I'd also like to start a playthrough of something on the Super Nintendo. I'm leaning pretty heavily toward Home Improvement. That might be what we play. So could be a lot of different things on the tomorrow night stream. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, my friends. Thank you very much for being here. Good night, Frownie. Good night, Angelus. I'll send us out on a raid, of course. If you'll just bear with me a moment, I'll see who's still alive and what they're doing. Take care, all Direwolf says. Take care, Direwolf. Thank you for being here with us as well, of course. Alright. I clicked on one stream, and as soon as I clicked on it, it ended. And I clicked on a second one, and looking at the chat, it looks like it's also going to be ending. Let's see, though. I'm watching an ad right now. All right, I found one that looks like it's not ending. What a time! Every stream I click on looks like it's going away. What a time to be wrapping up. I'm going to send this over to Bry. Brybad is playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I have no idea what this is all about. Bry doesn't mix this stuff. He does modern stuff sometimes. He does retro as well. He speedruns retro games, and usually works on a different speedrun every month. Tries to perfect it within a month's time. He was doing things like Darkwing Duck and Alfred Chicken and I don't know, lots of stuff. My mind's blanking right now. But that's where we'll head. Thank you one last time for being here, everybody. Should be back tomorrow night, hopefully around 11 p.m., give or take. A little more Wipeout. A little more Lizzie McGuire, and probably Home Improvement. That's what I think we'll play. And then on Friday, a stray mustache here. On Friday, what were we going to do on Friday? Battletoads? I want to do a run through with a different Toad, and maybe Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. Finally do a 1 heart run of that. And if both of those go really well, maybe even some Jump King. But be well, my friends. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon. We're all out of stuff to do here for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.